Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody, 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 everybody. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. I know. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. I know. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. I know. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. I know.
Hey there, Scrubs. How are ya? How are ya? Oh, look, I can already see people using the membership stuff. Look at you new members with the pee-pee poo-poo. That's the actual emoji name, just so you know. I didn't just say that for no reason. Maybe I did. Maybe I enjoyed doing that. You have no right to tell me not to. You still don't have the Sagittarius. Feels bad, dude. But it did take me quite a while to breed it as well, even though the breeding combo is actually not that hard at all this month. I don't know. It's just some of the zodiacs are avoiding me. Maybe the same for you. You want a badge? If you want a badge, all you have to do is give me $1. Give me a dollar, or is it pound? It's a pound. If you give me £1, then you can get the free badges. You can get the free stuff. That's the new membership stuff. A video did go up earlier today, I believe. I'm fine, me too. What about you? Are you guys getting your ancient elements from Dice Game? Mine don't go in inventory. Ancient element? What do you mean? Ancient elements. What do you mean exactly, Sean? You got no money. Feels bad, dude. Change the role to Pepe Poo Poo. Maybe I'll make one on Discord. Is that gonna be enough for you? Anyway, I'm gonna open up DML for us here. While that opens up. Where is the right tab? Here's the right tab. I have it open. Oh my god, who am I and why? And Thanatos! Oh, you've become a sponsor according... what is this going on? Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I didn't even remember that this was enabled. Oh. There you go. This also happens. Doesn't work when I'm already wearing a hat, goddammit! Either way, I appreciate both of you joining us today, members. Hello to you, Spyros. Hello. Yeah, what the heck, dudes? I did not remember that Streamlabs did this. What? Do I remember? Vishal, why you always gotta say that? Of course I remember you, my friend. Of course I remember you. Oh, look at you. You look so beautiful with Pepe Poo Poo. Oh. You know, if I could see all the chat full of Pepe Poo Poos, I would be such a happy girl. Just because I love Pepe Poo Poo so much. You should have joined now. Look, it's all the same. Who was it at first? Was it you or Slacks? It was Slacks, wasn't it? I don't remember. I actually don't, but... You know, I gotta keep on top with that new membership stuff. Because it means that we actually have to, you know, give exclusive content to the members. Otherwise I'm breaking TOS, which does not sound like fun. Does Crabe Dragon good? Crabe? Sure. Sure. It was you first. Was it? I don't know who was first. I don't know. Why is this the breeding pair that I've been using in here? No, I don't want this at all. Let's put in a... There you go. I don't know why I'm popping these two in, but we're going to do it. Get duplicate. Look at that. But you see, today we are celebrating because we have this beautiful boy in here. Actually, can't really see him, so I'm just going to speed it up. Because we have been successful with our breeding. I don't even care. There you go. 50 gems down the drain. How does that feel? Look at that bad boy. Another 2 days and he's going to be in our collection. What is my favorite dragon? Halcyon. Halcyon. Hello, Fortnite gamer. How many pieces do I have for Molin? I have 59. Not 69, 59. Hello, gaming. How are you? You completed Monk's Journey. Oh my god, yeah, Monk's Journey's an event, isn't it? I completely forgot that this even existed. You felt those 50 gems? Same, my dude. Same. You got 3 Sagittarius dragons. Look, just because you've said that, I'm going to try and go for another one. Boom, bang! No, that was the wrong button. Damn it! Boom, bang! There we go. We were not successful. Who could have predicted that? Definitely not me. Not me. How many dragons do I have? I have, on this account, 470-ish different species, but I also have ones on my Android account. Even now, even though I haven't touched Android DML in like 7 billion years, I do still have some on there. I do not have an ugly hatchling. He is beautiful. I cannot believe you could even say that to me. Boiling dragon kind of sucks. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. Not gonna lie. Does kind of. Oh, Moon, you said have fun, Quacks. Winky face. I will, my friend. Thank you for your $2 super chat. I appreciate you joining us here today. You know what? We need to do some fights, don't we? Let's go do some fighties. Let's go do some fighties, dudes. Basically, we're gonna get all of the quests done so that we unlock the bonus quest, so that then we can do some Dragon's Dice stuff, you know? Same old, nothing too special there. You forgot about it? You know, that has been reduced in volume by about 50% from what it used to be, so be very thankful. Be very thankful. You're still using Murano? Well, if you don't really have that many legendaries, Murano's still pretty good, dude. Selma Christina Silva! Thank you for your subscription, my dude. Gonna upgrade soon, but you have to leave Pepe Poo Poo then. Oh, poor Pepe Poo Poo. No! You got 100 pieces for Poker from a chest and lost your pieces due to the rollback issue. Paola and anyone else, if you lost any Poker pieces because of the rollbacks, please get in contact with Gameloft support, because, you know, that's something that should never happen. The fact that you can, like, roll, get that, and then not actually get it kind of sucks. So get in contact with support. Hopefully they will reimburse you. If you've got screenshots of it as well, that's even more evidence, so they can't refuse you. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. What is that? Why has that not come up? I can see it in the chat, but I'm not seeing it come through yet on my mini feed. There we go. Annabelle. Oh, what is this? What happens if I take this off? Oh, there we go. Oh god, plague dog. What? I thought it had gone off completely. Either way, I massively appreciate all of you joining the Duckling membership tier. You know, again, the way it's gonna work is if you do become a Duckling, then in the videos, either at the beginning or at the end of the videos, I haven't decided quite yet. It might be at the beginning of the next video. From that point onwards, if you stay a Duckling, your name will be in there. So if you want to get your free shout out in every video, basically, then go and become a Duckling. You know, people love to go, shout out my name, Quacks, and they get that for free. But you could be super cool and give me free money and become a Pepe Poo Poo at the same time. How about that? Kind of sucks we aren't collecting the rewarded ancient elements. Again, what do you mean, Sean? Oh, and Zaid Ali, thank you for your subscription as well, dude. You love ramen? Dude, I love noodles in general, but I actually have not had any noodles in a while. I don't know why. I think it's because I've been having more actual pasta rather than like ready noodles sort of thing. Because there was at one stage where pretty much everything I ate was like the noodles, like pot noodles, and then if you check how much salt is in them and carbs, it's so bad for you. Beta! What a beta cuck! Thank you for your subscription. Should you ear rape everyone? That is up to you, Annabelle. You have the power in this stream. That's why I make it so damn loud. Yeah, Slacks is a god tier gooser, isn't he? Is that right? You wanna publicly announce your gooser status? To be honest, I don't even know where to check what tier everyone is at the moment because I used to have the memberships feature, but it was nothing like it is now. So we're gonna have to learn. Ah, really? Double sixes here? Damn you, game. Screw it. I don't even care about hitting the purples anymore. I'm just trying to get through the map at this point. Have fun, Victoria! Do you like noodle boys? I do. You know, what's better than a boy with noodles? Nothing. Nothing. You got insane luck in the Dragon Dice event. You've gotten doubles like 7 times in a row, and you get, like, double dices 5 out of 10 times. Well, if you keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, then your luck will probably even out. There's like, no way you're gonna get insane luck billions and billions of times in a row. So, it's about doing it more and more and more, and then the odds tend to even out at that point. Unless you're insanely lucky. Game Loft issues are a pain in the neck. That's true. There have been a lot of rollbacks. Have been a lot of just bugs in general with this new event, which we're used to them by now. We've seen them in the past. We see them now. So I know it sucks, but it seems like they've sorted it out for now as far as I can tell. But if you do run into any issues, make sure you report it to Game Loft, because if you don't report it, they might not know about it, and other people might not be taking it very seriously. So, you can be the change. That's true, Slacks is also setting up the ranks for anyone that does use the memberships feature on the Discord. So, if you care about that. You love the stream, keep on doing the same. Thank you, Sour Rice. Oh god, that sounds disgusting. Sour rice. It's kind of like when people put fruit inside bread, I can't handle it. Like cooked fruit. Blech. Blech. Maybe that's just a me thing, but I can't stand it, dude. Can't stand it. Would you consider doing a vlog? I mean, I did for Japan when I went there, but the video that I got of Japan was all done in a vertical recording on purpose, so that you could get more of the shelving and stuff in from the shops and everywhere else, but it's getting big vlogs like that out for a place with so much video content that I actually got was taking so much time to edit and put together, and then, I don't know, I just never did. It's like a lot of things, how I have so many ideas and so many different things, but you end up scrapping a lot of ideas and a lot of videos that don't go up, which, one of the membership tiers kind of goes along with it. Some stuff that's never been released before will be released to some of the people at a specific membership level or above. So, I'm not going to say that absolutely everything that I've ever created and not released is going to go on there, but it will be stuff that perhaps I just scrapped the idea for, or just didn't upload for whatever reason, because there's quite a lot that ends up being like that, funnily enough. You've had many reward ancient elements, but the number of ancient elements rewarded never changes the amount you already have. Do you mean pieces for Molim? Is that what you mean? And that was intentional, by the way, to change that so that I'd get the double blue keys in case someone's about to moan at me. There was a hotfix update? There probably was, yes. You know, when people spam, sometimes they are legit spamming, but also take into account that sometimes people end up, like, posting the same thing, like, 12 times because their connection just isn't very good. I learnt that on Discord very quickly, because if you have a terrible connection and you try and send a message on Discord, it will send that message like 10 times. I remember at one point there was someone that I was talking to and they were like really emotional and I was trying to calm them down, and then it sent the same message to them like 6 times, and then they started thinking that I was doing it on purpose to annoy them. That was rather unfortunate. Not gonna lie. But always keep that in mind. That may be the case. Do chapter 4. You're right. I didn't even realize it was ready. Alright, I'll do that in a second. Noah, hello. How many chapters are there? What, like 6? I don't remember, to be honest. You're in my clan. I want to say you forgot your charging cable by your grandma. Please don't kick you. Oh, there you go, Annabelle. You wanted to ear rape everyone. Thank you so much for an $1 donation. Or super chat, whatever you want to call it. I love you. But, Danny, I will not kick you unless you are inactive for like an entire month. Because I only really kick people from the clan when I see that they haven't logged in for like 45 plus days. Because at that point I'm like, well, they're obviously not coming back, right? But, yeah, it would suck being over there, Slacks. Check the amount of ancient elements you have, play dice game, and when you get an ancient element, we'll go back and see if you really got it. Again, you say ancient elements, but an ancient element is the actual attack, which is why I think I'm struggling to understand what you mean, because if you mean the pieces for Molim, that's not an ancient element, that's an ancient piece for Molim. If that's what you mean, again, I'm just trying to work out what exactly you mean, because referring to it as an ancient elements that you have, there's only one ancient element, and that's the actual attack that Molim has. I don't know. But either way, you say you want to see chapter 4, right? Let's go and see chapter 4, my friends. Let's see chapter 4. Look at that, Ikez! Hello, are you the new Scareless? We're all very confused about you. Some are happy, some are scared. Me? I'm neither. I'm Ikez. I'm Ned, and this is my friend Otto. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, I'm gonna fight you and scare you away now. My Hatcher will surely praise me if I do. But if I don't, my Hatcher might be angry. They're scary when they're angry. It's bad. That's why I have to beat you. I really don't like that logic. I mean, go ahead, Ikez. Try your best against my buffed legendary dragons. You'll never beat me. You'll never beat me. You'll never beat me. 21 chapters. You sure about that? How many of you speak English as your mother language? I certainly do. It's my only language, in fact. Typical, isn't it? Because I live in England, I don't bother learning anything else. Typical. What if DML and Pokemon got fused together? Dude, Pokemon Sword and Shield are coming out, like, they're out right now, technically, and, I don't think I'd want to fuse DML and that. Slack, thank you for your beautiful 100 emoji. I love it. Oh, there you go. I love these new people coming in. You said, where is the new membership so that you can join? If you want to know where the new memberships button is, you know, I didn't really get to show it in the video itself. Yolna. Oh god, what is this face? Look at that staff. I think I look cool with a beard. You think I'd look cool with a beard? I think I would. I appreciate you joining us as a duckling, my friend. But if you want to know where it is, literally, if you go to my channel, I've got it as a favorite because it's my channel. But right at the top of the channel here, you'll see whatever you see, because you won't see these two options, but you will see the join button, I believe, there. So if you click the join button, then it will show you the memberships video. And then it will show you the different tiers. So you can be a duckling, you can be a ducker, a greater ducker, or you can be a god tier gooser, whatever you want to be. I don't know why everyone's asking so many things about it. I feel like the entire stream is just me selling out. But anyway, if you want to join, that is how you'll do it. And of course, if you join the higher tier, you get the rewards from all of the other tiers, but you get more perks depending on the higher tier that you're in. I haven't delved into memberships too much over time, but that is the general gist of it. Pretty simple. It's you pay more money, you get more stuff. Basically. It's the child support money. Love it. You'd look like a woman with a beard. Hey, I don't mind that. Some women with beards, I think that they could look pretty rad. It is not... How dare you try and confuse the children again by saying it's your channel too. Look, I will allow you to do things sometimes maybe, but according to self-employment business regulations, I am the only employee. Because if I start putting you on there, that's going to make things a little bit too complicated for the taxation. I don't want to delve into that, my friend. What is my age? 21. 21. Scroll down on this video and you'll see the join button. That's true, you probably will see it there also. I do not currently have the live player open, so I can't see it from your perspective. But that's probably true, Anna. So keep that in mind. That might be an easier way to find it, but I did not mean to click that. See, that shows how much attention I'm paying right now. I don't know, it's just like with all of these events, when they start getting really repetitive, it's just like I just sort of talk and don't really watch what I'm doing, which is not how you should play these sorts of games, because you might end up spending your gems by accident like an idiot. Has happened before. It's not very fun when that happens, but each to their own. Now, the FAQs aren't in the description because literally this morning I woke up slightly early and then I put the whole memberships video together as quickly as I could, because I like making videos lower quality than they should be. I don't know why, but I like doing it. And then I also had to set up this stream as well, so I had about 30 minutes to get it all sorted, and then I was like, I can't be bothered to write the FAQs out again, so I just didn't bother. If you want me to be honest with you, that's what happened. That's what happened. What is that? Orion, hello! Set yourself 6 tiles away from red tile. A 6 gives you 2 keys, then roll a 3 for the 3rd red tile. You can get 4 Molim chests per lap around. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like a lot of things in DML. You could do that. Or, if you're really lazy like me, you just press the roll button and don't really think. Like, there are lots of different ways that you could, I guess, try and make the event, I guess, a little bit more streamlined, if you want to word it in one way. And again, at the moment people are still debating what the best optimization strategy actually is, because it's really difficult when it comes to RNG dice rolls. But this event is going to last an entire month, and I cannot be bothered to dedicate every single day of an entire month of my focus on an event like that. I cannot. So I really appreciate people that make like full forum posts and detail all of that and what they found their little strats to be. I don't think the average player will use it, or like your more casual players will find any use out of it, but the people that are really, really aggy about being the best at the events, they probably will. Can you do the readout for the joiners? You see, if we start making up something like that, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have to like set a deadline for like, by this time I need to send you a notepad document or a copy paste just so that you can read it out to then send back to me so that I can put it in. This is getting too complicated. This is getting too complicated. Hello, Alex. What's your favorite statue in the ancient chest? Oh, you're talking about decorations. Ah. You know what? I have not really thought about it yet. Let's have a look. Let's have a look while we're here, right? Favorite decoration. Oh, it's probably this one. The dragon that's spewing out lava. That one's pretty cool. That is if that's what you're talking about. I like that one though. I do blame Susan. God damn it, Susan. Anyone got a nice active guild on Android? I don't. I never log in myself to check my own clan. That's why you try and narrow down how long you have to roll. You see, that's the thing. You can either take it as if you play it super optimally, you won't have to invest as much time into the game. Or you might go on the other end of the spectrum like me, where I'm just like, I just don't even want to think about it, and then it won't affect me, so then I'll just play it out and I won't care too much. You know, it's just up to you how you want to play the game at the end of the day. Hello, Crunchy. Halil. Hey, that's a little, I've lost my train of thought. You got the leap order dragon. What the heck is a leap order dragon? I have no idea what that is. Do I have the Titan? I do. I bred him a very long time ago. All of the regular breedable legendaries I got in DML at least like 3 years ago now. Because I've been playing DML for nearly 5 years. Nearly 5 years now. It's getting close. And, it's too long, but most of those dragons I bred a while ago. Hello, Potato! It's the first time that you make an live on DML? No! We've had plenty of live streams before. Literally, if you go to the channel and you scroll down a little bit, you'll see that there's a section that shows all of the live streams that have happened on the channel. There's loads of them in there. Loads of them. We've done plenty of DML lives before. Rainbow Yosh! Welcome back. Free to play or not, you should be able to get Molim Dragon in 20 days. Well, depends on what they want to make it. They could make it that you can't get him free to play, which will make the people want to spend more money. Or you can make him gettable by being free to play, but then you still have to get Oya and all the other ones to complete that collection, to get the ultimate collection finished. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. What if Neon Dragon was added, but you would have to have 4 of the same kind? There is a Neon Dragon. But why 4 of the same kind? Why? Show all the regular legendary dragons breeding, please. As in all of the regular breedable dragons that I own? Is that what you mean? Heal the Hermes. Again, I don't think when I played DML, especially if there's a chat going, I'm gonna read the chat. Again, I can optimize in DML when it really matters, but with endless grinding sort of things, like in the dungeon and stuff like that, I really don't care enough. As long as I get some of it done, that's all that matters to me. Yeah, I'll show you that in a minute, Mohammed. Your dice game enchantment elements. Again, what exactly do you mean by dice game enchantment elements? Do you mean materials? Do you mean the Molim pieces? What do you mean? Maybe you explained it before, but I didn't see it. I might have missed it. You can get them all free to play. It's all luck on the day you get it. We'll see about that, Lemi. We'll see. What ya miss? Dunno, dude. What did you miss? Hello, the materials. Okay, I'm glad we got that out of the way. Now we're on the same page. I like it. I don't know. I haven't really been checking that much, but like if we go to enchantment now, not that one, fusion, and we check how many materials I have. I've got 1 extraordinary, I've got some good, I've got some average, so they must be adding into here, right? It might not have added every time if there's some bug going around, but there's definitely stuff in there. I don't know if that came from the event or not. I'll keep a lookout for it in future though. You like the secular element, the dragon's design? Secular? Huh? You've had times where you've had to spend 1,200 points for one ancient chest. Rip. When did I start playing the game? January 2015. January 2015, about a few days after the game got released. Favorite dragon? Halcyon. You're getting 3 resets on weekdays and 4 on weekends. Good. Hello, William. My friends list is full. And, kind of sucks that it's full. The thing is, if you added my friend code, and I accepted it, because I can still accept friend codes, like, friend requests, and what will happen is, if I accept it, I will never see you in-game, but you will see me in-game. So, I'll never be able to give you gifts or anything from my end, but what I would be able to do is, if you sent through, like, help me open this gate requests, then I would be able to help you out, because one of the few things that I do check every single day is who sent through gifts and who needs help with their gates and stuff like that, and who's hired my dragons, and I will go through that. So I can do that part, but because I've had like a full friends list for about 4 years, it's just, I can't properly add people. Which one do you think is better, Ikez or Ra? Ikez. 100%. What should I do when you can't join a guild for the life of me? Just keep putting yourself out there and trying to join more clans. The bottom line is, a lot of clans might not be active, a lot of clans might have too high of a requirement for you. Like, maybe if you're a low level person, they want only specific level people, but if you give up, you're certainly not going to get anywhere. And, you know, putting in your application to tons and tons of different clans, at the end of the day, you might get accepted for one of them. So just keep doing them. Do I like Pokemon? Yep. I just bought the new game that came out, although I'm very apprehensive about Shield, which is the one that I bought, and I will be playing it. If I've set up the Switch right, I will hopefully be playing Shield immediately after this stream ends. If not, then I'm going to have to wait until midnight. Just friend everyone and eventually one will add you. Exactly. In DML, rather than being like, ooh, should I add them? What if they think it's weird? Just add people. Literally just add people. And someone's going to accept it. Concept add a gift all button. You know, that's been asked for in DML for about 5 years of it being out. A gift all button. People have been asking for that for so long. You want sword? I don't get what the obsession is. I swear to God, of people that I know, and people that I've seen online, about 80% of people are getting sword. What's wrong with shield, dude? I got the shield steelbook, and everything. I don't know why there's so much bias this time around. Feels bad. You should play with viewers in max raid battles. That's a cool idea. I will keep that in mind, my friend, but I really want to play through the game first. And, genuinely, this could be my make or break for never buying another main series again. I really hope it's not as bad as people have been showing it to be, but we'll see. I'm keeping a slightly open mind there. If anyone is playing on iOS sees this, can you add me as a friend? Go and add Chocorio Adventures. Chocorio. I don't know how you'd prefer for people to say it. But yeah, whenever you see people saying we need more members, come join. It's not 6 o'clock yet, what am I doing? But whenever you see people doing stuff like that, just go and join them. Seriously. Who reads Diary of a Wimpy Kid? I've never watched it. I did watch the movie though. Or one of the movies. I don't know if there's more. What would happen if trading was added? A lot of black market trading would happen, just like in Pokemon, where people would start charging for specific dragons. Because just think, if they added trading into DML, what's going to stop people from, you know, say people that have Freyas, Hathors, the new Ancients, say they unlock them, and then 6 months later, obviously that dragon isn't available anymore, and then they can just sell them online for a really high rate. And people would buy it, wouldn't they? Because they'd be like, oh my god, I'm never gonna get this dragon, otherwise I'm gonna have to buy it off this black market seller. And then they'd do that, you'd make the transaction, the trade would happen, and then you'd get yourself a new dragon, right? That's the problem. People would take advantage. Do I know Minecraft? I used to play Minecraft many years ago back in Beta. Yes. Ancient is the new element in English indeed. Ah, the element's named secular. That's why you were asking about secular. I thought it might have been something to do with a language difference, but we'll see. Any other games today? Genuinely, because of that shield stuff, probably not. There's a good chance that I might have access to the game pretty much straight away, in which case I want to jump into it like right now, pretty much. But I'm still going to do the DML stream for you. I said I would. So I'm going to do it. Will I stream Pokemon Shield? I would want to, in a way, but the problem is when you stream, you do lose actual video quality. Because if I want to keep the stream up and not be too intensive on viewers, I have to reduce the actual bitrate of the stream. Because I know that a lot of people that play games like DML don't have the best internet, so I try and reduce my bitrate as much as I possibly can to compensate for that. And messing around with all of the settings in, you know, the stream software, it's not worth all the hassle doing it like 15 times a day. So that's why I like to record a lot of the time instead of stream, because it will keep the quality up. The only thing is, with Sword and Shield, it runs at a solid 30 FPS, because we're back in the 1980s again. So I don't even know. I don't know. Can't Gameloft create a dragon that has divine, legendary, and new ancient element? Yes, they could, and they probably will. Do I like this ancient event? I mean, the problem is when you have an event that lasts for so long and it's just the same thing over and over and over and over and over, and you just get bored of it. It's like the new addition this time is the dice game, which I think was a cool little change and a new style of event that we've never had. But the core way that the whole thing works is exactly the same as it was every other time, so I'm not that interested, to be honest. One of your friends has over 50,000 gems, but you think he hacked? It's not as easy to hack into the game and keep your upgraded account as you would think. So it might be legit, which would be very, very depressing if nothing else. And Clixy Gaming, hello. Hello. Do you think there will be more ancient dragons later? Yes, because Gameloft did say, you gotta remember this is the first fire ancient event, which is based around the fire element. They have specifically said that they do plan on holding more ancient events for different elements in the future. So what's stopping them from going through the water element, and the earth element, and the void element, and the shadow, and the light, and every other element in the game? Nothing. They probably will. Racket! Thank you for your subscribement, my friendo. I appreciate you. Hiroshi Yosuke. Yusuke? It's weird sometimes the way that people want to say that, but either way. Hello! My favourite dragon in DML is Halcyon. Minecraft 1.8 came out in 2014. Very cool, I'll probably forget that in 2 seconds. Maybe there will be an Italian event. Maybe there will. Anything is possible. Whatever they want to put into the game, they have the capabilities of doing so. If you ever do want to see a particular style of event, then feel free to voice that you want to see that style of event. Maybe you could post it on the forums, and maybe other people will be like, hey, I want to see that event too. The thing is, a lot of people like to think that their opinions on what they want to add to the game are completely meaningless. So they'll like come to me and say, Quacks, can you tell Gameloft to do this? But what I want is means just as much as what you do. Like me asking it or you asking it, it doesn't matter. But you still have to ask somewhere. So your best place for like suggesting things is probably the forums, or maybe like coming up with weird ideas for new things, your best place for that, whether you can guarantee that Adam is going to see it, would probably be the forums. Someone check out your channel. Oh, whatever, I normally moan at people, but fine, I'll leave that message there. If you were to give updates to DML, which update would you approve? What do you mean? Like, what would I want to add to the game? I would add Endless Dungeon, truly Endless Dungeon, somehow. It would take a lot of time to work out the specifics of how to make that happen, but I just want one thing in DML that isn't reliant on timers and all this extra random garbage. Just a mode that you can play any hour, any minute of the day, and play it whenever you want, for as long as you want. That's what I want to see. Yeah, I thought Slex was being weird as well. Do you get the Disney ads? You talked about Disney Magic Kingdoms, the other Gameloft game? Only if I watch the in-game ads. You would add a clan store. What, where you can use your clan tokens for like more than just dragons? It's an interesting idea. The DICE event has just reset. It hasn't. It won't reset the whole month. If it has a reset, try restarting your game. What do you think about an official DML Discord? It would work if there was constant monitoring of it. The problem is, there are certain people in certain DML communities that feel, or they like to pretend like they're completely unbiased when they've acted completely irrationally towards people before, and they're the sorts of people that have said before that they'd want to monitor the global chat or the DML Discord on behalf of Gameloft, and that fills me with a lot of worry if that were to actually ever happen. So I think the main problem with that is that they would need constant mods, and they're not going to put forward the money to pay people to do that. So it would have to be players moderating that. And the trouble then becomes, if the mods on there aren't the best people and they create tension, then it creates problems because of their contracts and things like that that they have to adhere to. So for businesses, it's a very, very complicated issue when they try and set up official Discords. And I don't know if Gameloft have the resources to be able to dedicate the time to it. I think it would be cool though, having an actual global chat that is moderated, because when global chat came out, people got so many friends because they'd run into a new person, add them, meet new people. It was great. But then you also had the fact that the chat wasn't monitored properly, kids were going AWOL, people were being weird, and when you don't have mods to stop that, things go downhill very quick. So they would need the resources to actually do it properly, especially since on Discord you have to be a set age to join, so a lot of legality issues. What would you do if DML shut down? Play something else. Most games end eventually. It's like the servers for some of the old games that I used to play, the Uncharted series, they closed down recently after years of being up. I think Uncharted 3 servers went up in 2011, and they went down a couple of months ago. Hello Sean, how are you? Favorite ancient dragon? Ikaz is pretty good. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. A girl told me she prayed for her grandma to die in the global chat. Well, you know, it might seem harsh. Some people do have genuine concerns though with their family that, you know, unless you know the full story, you can't really judge whether it's justified or not. I would never say wishing for someone dead, like to actually die, is really ever justifiable, but Depends on context. You got the Sonic ad? Be nice if Discord had an international over 13 remove the kiddos. Well, it does, doesn't it? Is it possible to get an ancient, divine, and legendary dragon? Not yet, because one doesn't exist. Maybe in the future. If you were any better, you'd be me. Mate, don't compare yourself to me. I don't even bother with this game. You be you. You don't even need to compare yourself to anyone. You be you. You be the best you can be. That's all that matters. Don't worry about other people. Don't worry about other people's, I guess, opinions anyway. You be happy, and as long as you're not hurting other people in the process, do whatever the hell you want. If you're hurting other people in the process, then you're kind of a scumbag. Keep that in mind. Least favorite body type? Probably the... Nah, probably the snakes. Probably the snaky ones here at the top, to be honest. Yeah, probably. Wait, it's 10 plus. Really? I didn't know that. If you were better, there'd be 2 of you. That's what I like to hear, Sean. I like it. Oh, there's 2 Seans now. This is getting more complicated with 2 different spellings. Let's say Sean with a W and Sean with not a W. That works, right? I'm your favorite tuber. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you joining me on this fine day, afternoon, night, whatever time it is for you. What is your least favorite body type? I just answered that. Hope that answered your question, June. What was my first dragon of the month? It was the Comet Dragon. The first ever dragon of the month that I bred was this boy here, which is the reason why I also babyfied him for 1 gem. I invested a lot of money into making him into his baby form, I'll have you know. I like you too, Sonia. Mwah! But yeah, we've had Mr. Reptar a very long time. Again, we bred him in the first year that DML came out. The videos of him hatching and being there still exist. I remember when we had him, or when we got him, it was like, oh my god, a legendary. I never thought this was possible. Oh my god, a legendary. And now when we get a legendary, it's like, hey, come look, we got another zodiac. We only need to get every single one of these to complete the collection now. Hooray, huzzah. I am not babyfying Andy! Because the animations take too damn long. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. How many dragons do I have? Just under 500 different species, roughly. Give or take. Having trouble with breeding zodiac legendaries? None so far. RIP! You know, to be able to consistently breed dragons of the month, you have to be rebreeding at least absolute minimum about twice a day, is what I've found over time with like monitoring how many attempts it took me on average, which may be different because everyone's RNG isn't going to be the same, but those are the rough figures after playing this game for about 5 years. But of course, something that's going to help with breeding is going to be extra breeding den, because it means that you can breed twice as much. It does also mean that you need to have a lot of space, because if you don't have the space in here, then it's pointless having 2 breeding dens, right? Sonia is a mad. You malding. How long is the Sagittarius dragon timer? The exact same as all other legendaries. 2 days, 1 day 14 hours with VIP. How many years have I been playing? Nearly 5. Have you ever accidentally bred a dragon of the month? I did, yes, with one combo that had a shared breed in it. That was annoying. GameX has the River Dragon. I got 80 pieces for that dragon in like the first set of chests I ever opened, or it was like the second set. It was pretty disgusting. I liked it. How many times of breeding did it take to get Sagittarius? Ooh, well, how many days into the month is it? It's 14 now, so it took 13 days of the month. So, let's say that I bred about twice a day, which I think is a little bit underselling it, so that's probably about 26 plus attempts. Roughly, very, very estimated. But at the very least, I bred at least 26 times. It's probably a lot more than that. Who's mad? Who's melding? Can we stop melding in the chat? You wish you were my level, you're only level 25? You just gotta play. You just gotta play. Just keep playing. And that's all that you can do. Sonia mid. That one's mad. Do I watch Steven Universe? I do not know. I don't really watch that much TV in general, like whether that's Western shows, movies, even anime and that. I don't watch that much anymore. I don't know. What do I do with my time? I don't even know. I invest too much time playing DML, obviously. But apart from that, I don't even know what I do. You dare me to watch an ad? Why would you dare me to do something completely pointless? It's not much of a dare, it's just a waste of time. Who knows miraculous? I know the word. You're level 53 and you started a new account a few weeks ago. Go crazy with it. Go crazy with it, my friend. There's a movie. There's a movie for like everything these days, dude. I was gonna check how many people we've recruited. You see, these people here, if they just went up one more level, I'd get a free 10 gems. Come on, it's the least that you could do. One more level, Dragon Master, one more level. That's all I'm asking. One more level from you. Why do you have to cuck me so bad? Huh? I don't like it. Should you buy coffee or a milkshake? Milkshake. I don't drink coffee, so that's probably coming from my own personal preferences, but that is what I am gonna say. Sword Art Online. Gonna take a hard pass on that one, my friend. I already know all about it. Gonna take a hard pass on it, but anyone else? Go ahead. Sorry that you're late. Wow, you should be. Can't believe you. Do you know what is your first legendary breeding dragon? Comment! My first dragon of the month was the same as my first legendary bred dragon. Oh yeah, I said I was going to show the breeding dragons that I have, didn't I? Whoops. I forgot about that. These are all the legendaries that we have though. Didn't get bone because I didn't want to buy them. Got all of these bad boys. We've got Pep. We're pretty much almost guaranteed to get River at this point. We got some of these bad boys. We're going to start the enchantment breeding soon, so we'll get these ones. Well, a couple of them might take 17 years. We got Amazon and that to get from the arena one day. We have some of the dungeon dragons to get. Whew. There are a lot of legendaries in this game these days. I remember when there were like 3. You got a hard pass. It's not about you. I don't mind you recommending it. It's just, I've heard a lot about it. I know the general gist of the show, and I've seen some clips of it. So I personally will be taking a hard pass on it. But again, if you enjoyed it, power to you. Power to you. What is the rarest dragon? I don't even know anymore because at one point there used to be some dragons that hadn't been released in a very long time. But these days it's like most of the rare dragons come from people just spending a lot of money, which there's a lot more people that would spend too much money on DML than you'd think. So I don't think they're actually that rare. So I don't know. Unless we had the actual stats to us that Gameloft have, we can't really tell what the rarest dragon is anymore because they keep coming back. Which I don't mind because I like dragons returning because that means that people that are new actually get a chance at them, which never used to happen before. I'm happy that they do that. Will I be getting the totem? No. If you were going to buy the totem and you didn't buy it when it was on sale, you probably just shouldn't buy it. Because if you didn't care enough to buy it straight away to get full value out of it, you're probably not going to get as much value out of it as you should. So I'm not going to bother. I am not going to bother buying it. I have no hope. where did you guys got Royal Dragon? You can get it from the dungeon here. If you're lucky, you might get it out of a dungeon chest. What's my favourite anime? So, I don't really have one specific favourite. I do have a My Anime list on my profile. Same for anybody that's interested. If you ever want to check, on the main channel header page, you'll see that there is a link to a bunch of stuff, and one of them is my Mal profile. So you can go on there, see what I'm watching, you can see what shows I watch. Maybe just, like, look through the scores and find a high-rated show, and maybe pick one of those. It's up to you, if you care enough. How much money have I spent on DML? I would say probably less than 1,000. Definitely, but... because the thing is, I'm VIP level 19, and I've been stuck at VIP level 19 for like 2 years now. But the thing is, the amount of cost that it gets to certain VIP levels isn't completely accurate, because you might have gotten special gem deals, and a majority of my gem spending in DML is on clams now. So the amount of money I actually spent to get this amount of value is a lot lower than you'd think. A lot lower than you'd think. Because I have, in DML, never, I don't think, I've never bought this huge deal of gems. The 3,800, I've never bought that. I've never made a purchase that large. I don't think I've ever bought this one either. I don't believe so. I think the highest gem bundles I've ever bought was something like 600 gems worth at once, but I think that that was on big sales as well. I don't remember though. Who watched the Sun and Moon finale? I did not watch it yet. I might do eventually, because I didn't actually mind Sun and Moon's actual animation at all, but not yet. You've only spent £30? Well, it's different for me because I make money playing DML, because, you know, you watch it, you give me money, you become Pepe Poo-Poos and Ducklings and all that random garbage, and I get the money back. Whereas to a normal player that plays DML, you probably won't be getting any just flat money out of it. So, it's like if I didn't play DML, I probably wouldn't invest any money back into it. Oh my god! Silent, do you just keep popping in here? Like, the last 2 streams in a row, you've just popped in here randomly and given me 20 bucks each time. Are you serious? I appreciate it very much, my friend. Thank you for doing so. I will remind you that if you do want to get extra perks out of your donations and stuff in future, then you can always become a member instead, and maybe you'll get extra stuff out of it then. I'm just thinking about value for money for you, but of course I appreciate you giving me that 20 bucks during the live stream chat, my friend. Yeah, again, that's what I mean. People give me the cash back and then I try and spend it sometimes on DML stuff. It's like, if someone did give me like $5 and say they wanted me to purchase one of the gem deals, I would do it. If they really wanted me to, I'd probably be slightly against it, because it's like, you really want me to do that? But if they asked me to do that in like the donation box, then I would do that for them. You're sad today, not a lot of people played DML. Feels bad, dude. How many legendaries do I have total? I showed this off a second ago, didn't I? I didn't count. There's like 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. We probably got about 60. We probably got about 60 legendaries. If you want to see them in their like actual habitats, this is what it looks like. Look at that, a full island of just legendaries and legendary habitats. There are more than that, just spread out on like other random places, but you know, we've got these. We've also got these divines and legendaries in these habitats as well, which look pretty cool. You've watched like 100 streams and I'm the first one to read your comment. I just care that much about you, Sean. I just care that much. What is the plural of Kronos? It would probably be Kronos. It might be Chrono. It would depend on what Gameloft want, because it's like the person that makes it up, like the person that said the plural of sheep is sheep. They got to choose that, right? They could have said sheeps, but they didn't want to. It's their choice, and then everyone else just sort of has to conform, right? You want me to name a dragon Vassia? Alright. There you go. It's not really a dare, but I've done it for you. You happy now? You happy? Hello, Sarah. How have you been? Mal. Oh my god, I remember when I had like 500 of these things. Ugh, I still have 2 of them now. But gosh, I remember the other divine event. These were just coming out of the wazoo. It was like every chest mount, every chest mount, every chest mount. It's like, could you stop giving me these stupid mouths? Although they are pretty cute because they're like so thin and so tiny. They look so cute, but they were just too. It was like a rat infestation. If we want to be honest, it was a Mao infestation. We had a big Mao problem. Name another one Slacks. Fine, the Mao is becoming you. Slacks, and then you want my... What is my pixie's name? It might already have a set name, in which case I won't rename it because someone else has already asked me to name it something. Oh, see, this becomes the problem when I start renaming things. Pinky. I'm gonna rename that because that one is an unoriginal name. Unoriginal, now original. I like it. Who has heard of the new character in Pokemon? I think his name is Go. Yeah, the other guy that isn't Ash. Yeah, I remember. You want to boop Mouse Snoot? I'll boop you in a minute. Pink! Name another dragon Slacks. I'm doing it this once. I'm not going to keep doing this infinitely. Instead of Baba, you get to be called Slacks. There you go. That's it for now. Next stream, I'll do some more. Alright? We good? The entire island is not going to be called Slacks. I'm making that a statement right now before it happens. Alright? No coming back from that. Name him God? No. The only dragon that gets that is the beautiful ceremony dragon. Where is he? Where is he? Am I blind? He's here, right? Ceremony! He must be here. I am actually blind. Where is he? Sedamon! Ceremonious. Oh, he's here. Oh, I wasn't blind then. He is God. He is the only God, the living embodiment of everything great. That's him. In the proto... You're right! Why have I not done that yet? Is there a space? There we go. In his rightful place. Beautiful. Name a divine... There's not enough space for that, my friend. You need to give me a name that fits within the naming conventions of the game, otherwise I can't. Would you have a Cancer Dragon or Scorpio? Probably Cancer. You opened 100 pieces for Pokra, then roll back. Customer care. Get in contact with customer care. Say you lost 100 pieces. Demand them back. They'll give them, probably. No, Liam, I'm not naming every dragon Slack. Stop. Give that name to Nezha. I don't remember if we renamed this after someone, but fine. Fine. There you go. Silver the Nezha. Friends with your Nezha dragon as well, I suppose. I made your day. I'm glad to be of service, my friend. I'm glad to be of service. But, you know, this stream's actually been pretty long. We've just been chilling here today completely. It's been going on a while. So, I'm probably going to go in a sec, so I will remind you that if you do want to join with the memberships feature, if you've ever wanted to donate, then it's probably a better idea for you to join the membership program instead, because you'll get free extra content for the same price. So if you do want to join the memberships, remember it's on the front of the channel now. It's also beneath this live stream, or it should be. Just click the join button. Go and join one of these beautiful tiers. You can join all of us, and you'll get specialized posts, and you'll get your name in videos and stuff, so you can have fun with that. But, you know, I do appreciate you all being here and joining me today. Looks like Slacks. You'll be like Slacks. You'll get the Pepe Poo-Poos every 2 seconds. You'll love it. Tyzenrin. I will do that quickly for you. You want it to be Noah? Fine. Fine. Can you be your own member? I've not tried it out, and I'd rather not risk it with the legalities. But keep it in mind anyway. For now, I appreciate all of you joining me today in this DML extravaganza. But, you know, all good things must come to an end, and I have a lot of prepping to do for Sword and Shield. Mainly Shield, because that's the one that I own. But, dude, I am going to be playing it non-stop. It's going to be like morning, noon, and night for the next 3 days until I do everything. So, I have my work cut out. I've got a lot to be grinding. Why can't you be friends with people on different platforms? Because they did not set up the game to be cross-platform like that. It's actually really difficult to create games that are cross-platform because there's a lot of logistics behind it. So you might be like, why can't you? But Fortnite did it. They did something that's actually quite hard to do. Which more games are going to keep doing now, which is a good thing. Will you do a live stream of Pokemon Shield? Again, I don't know. I really just want to play through the games, see what they're all about first, because there's so much negative this, positive for no reason that. I just want to play through the games first, and then maybe I'll come back and do a playthrough afterwards. We'll see. We'll see. Why is the live stream ending? Because all great things have to end sometimes, Sean. I'll be back eventually. I'm sure I will. I'll probably be back tomorrow with more videos and stuff. I'm not gone forever. I'm not dead unless I do die, in which case that'd be unfortunate and unplanned. You want to be a YouTuber? Don't want to be a YouTuber. Like, don't be a YouTuber for the sake of being a YouTuber. Do it because you either want to help people, or you want to guide people, or you want to inspire. Being a YouTuber to be a YouTuber isn't something that's going to keep you aspiring to be anything else. You need a good reason for it, otherwise you're going to get bored. Trust me, it happens. You need a good-ass reason. And if you're not doing it for the sake of your viewers, then you probably shouldn't be doing YouTube anyway. Because it seems a little bit too I guess, obsessed, if that makes sense. You just got here. Sorry, Andrew. You probably can watch through the VOD whenever it goes up. I'll try and have that uploaded very soon as well. But can you join my clan? You actually can if you see the clan on PC at the moment. There are spots, so you can put in a submission if you want to. You want to thank me for cheering you up? See, Emerald, I'm very happy to hear that. I hope everyone remains happy, even if you're in a really crappy position or a crappy time. It's not the end of the world. Nothing is. You can always come back from it, especially these days. There's so many ways to come back from any sort of adversity. You'll be fine. Be happy, my friends. You remember when I had 8,000 subs? Do you? I don't. I don't remember what happened yesterday sometimes. Anywho, love ya. Mwah. And I hope that I will see you very soon. Very soon, my friend.